Hey knitting family, how are you? This is Keith Henley with Alpha Designs, right back at you. We are going to continue with our knitting 101. Today we are going to do the purl stitch, okay? Very simple stitch. It's just the opposite of the garter stitch. All right, it's the opposite of the garter stitch. Now, what I would like to do is do a quick recap of the garter stitch so that you remember. All right, because you're gonna need this. All right, so remember, you go in, make the X, bring it around and through. Now, I'm not gonna take a lot of time doing this. Okay, if by chance you forgot or you need to recap and do the whole video, you can always go back to the other video entitled the garter stitch, knitting the garter stitch with Alpha Designs, and we will get you caught up. All right. Now I know some of you are probably saying, Keith, how come you don't have that yarn stripped around your finger and to control the tension? It drives me crazy. I told you in the first video that I have a phobia, and the phobia is I don't like things around my fingers. It just is aggravating, absolutely aggravating to me. So, like I said, I've been doing this for the last 15 some odd years, and this is working for me. So we're going to continue. We're going to keep it this way. All right, so we are going to do one more row of the garter, and then we're going to get into today's lesson of the purl stitch. Okay, now, like I said, purling is just the opposite. And once you get into the hang of knitting, oh my God, the things that you can create is just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share. I'm doing a video. I'm actually working on a video on making a flag. And the flag is just nothing but a bunch of, it's just purl and stitch. And that is the American flag that I post on. Actually, I create, and it goes with my Betsy Ross doll. So this is nothing but purls and knits and purls. Now the purl stitch is going to give you, when you purl and knit and purl together, this is going to give you this beautiful look right here. But we'll work on that later. All right, so now let's do the purl stitch. So in purling, your working yarn is in the front. Because, you know, remember, when you start off with a knit, the yarn is in the back. Okay? But in purling, it's the opposite. So the needle comes this way. So you have everything is backwards. All right? Which means the yarn is going to go around this way. Okay? And then you're going to go back that way. Go in. So you're going to come to the front. Bring the yarn around the front and take the needle through the back. So we're going to do that again real slow. We're going to come to the front, around, slide in out. Slide in out. Slide in out. That's my air conditioning. It is very loud. Okay, return. Now you see how that's what the pearl stitch does. See how it changes the outlook. All right, and that's because prior to this we did the garter stitch, but this is just absolutely beautiful. All right, so we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna come to the front. All right, and we're gonna bring our yarn to the front, and we're gonna just bring it around. Getting a little tight there for a minute. All right. Check to make sure we have our stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have 15. Very good. All right. And check this, see what that is. All right. So we're going to do one more row just to make sure. We're going to go to the front. Remember, we go to the front. Bring our yarn around to the front. Everything the opposite of doing the knit stitch or the garter stitch. Ooh, got out of camera there for a minute, did I? Yeah, this is how it's done. Oh my God, this is just absolutely wonderful. Oh, it keeps slipping out of the camera view there. All right. All right, so that is the pearl stitch. That is the pearl stitch. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you have any questions, please, please, please subscribe. Send me an email. My email address is at the bottom of the video, and I will answer any questions that you have. All right, subscribe, join. Go to my Facebook page, Alpha Designs, and look at the other things that I have done. I can't wait to get into sharing how I make some of my dolls and a lot of my other creations. All right? Well, listen, family, it has been a joy being with you today. The next time I see you, I'm going to show you guys how to bind off. Yes. So after you get to whatever the length of whatever project you're doing, I'm going to show you how to bind off. All right, how to bind it off. Until then, you have a blessed day and keep knitting because, ooh, knitting is life. Yes, it is. Knitting is life, and I love it, love it, love it. All right, family, love you. Have a good day, and God bless.